Good morning students. As you all know बच्चा, we have completed our first method of calculating coefficient of correlation, that was using scatter diagram, and today we will be doing the numericals on calculation of Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Under this method it is having 4 different ways to calculate, and that 4 different ways are direct method, assumed mean method, actual mean method, and step deviation method. So first of all we will be discussing the first method, that is direct method. In direct method, this is the formula which we will be using, that is n is number of observation, sigma xy is total of product of x into y minus sigma x and sigma y in the product. In denominator we have under root of n into sigma x square, that is total of the values of x square column, minus sigma x whole square, that is square of total of sigma x. In the product we have under root of n into sigma y square, n is number of observation and sigma y square is total of the y square column, and minus sigma y whole square means whatever is the total of y column, that you have to square up. Now let's come to the table how we will calculate all these values. In the table you are having x variable is given 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. First of all beta, we will be doing the total of this, that is sigma x. When you will add these all values, you will get 147. Now in the second column we have calculate the square of these values, that is 12 square is equal to 144, 15 square is equal to 225, 18 square is equal to 324, 21 square is equal to 441, and in the same way other values are also being calculated. At the end of the column we have done the total of all these values, and the total of all the values has come to be 3339. You have to add them very carefully. If any single mistake is there, your complete process will give a wrong answer, and a wrong answer will give you 0 marks. Then it is the second series, y series. These are the values of your y series which are being given in the question. First of all you will do the total of all these values. So sigma y has come to be 84. This is your second column, that is y square. As you have done the square of x, you have to do the square of y also. So y square is your 6 square, that is 36, 8 square is 64, 10 square is 100, 12 square is 144, and others are also in the similar way. Now at last you have to do the total of this, that is sigma y square. When you will add up these all values, you will get 1120. In the last column you have done to do the product of this x and y, the first column and the third column values. The arrows you might be seeing, I have made the arrow on first column and the third column. So you have to do the multiplication of first and the third one. The value in first one is 12 and in third one is 6. So you have to multiply 12 into 6, that is 72. In next it is 15 into 8, that is 120. Then it is 18 into 10, that is 180. Then 21 into 12, that is 252. Then 24 into 14, that is 336. Then in the same way all others are being multiplied, and at last is the total of sigma xy, that is the total which you have got after the product of all the values you have done. The total you will get 1932. Now we will put all the values obtained in our formula. First of all you write them at one place. Your n is 7, sigma xy is 1932, sigma y square is 1120, sigma x is 147, sigma y is 84, and your sigma x square is 3339. After putting these values, you will get 7 multiply 1932 minus 147 into 84 upon 7 into 3339 minus 147 whole square and under root sign over this. Then in product you have to write under root of 7 into 1120 minus 84 square. When you will do the calculation, after multiplication of 7 into 1932, you will get 13,524. And when you will multiply 147 into 84, you will get 12,348. Now in under root, you are getting, after the product, you will get this value 23,373, and then you will get 21,000 into 609, and same way you will calculate this. After the calculation, you will get 1176, and you will do this calculation in the proper form. At last you have to do the under root of this. Under root of 1764 is 42, and under root of 784 is your this value, and after this you will get 11 into 76, and the final answer you will get, that is 1. So this is your 28. This is your 28, because under root of 784 is 28. Now here is your the second method, that is assumed mean method. In this method, bacha, you have to first deviate x values and then you have to deviate y values. So x is 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. You have to choose one value from A, that is 18, and after choosing this value, what you have to do, after choosing this value, you have to do the deviations. So here A value is 18, and when you will deviate this, you will get minus 6, minus 3, 0, 3, 6, 9 and 12. And at last you have to do the total. So first of all you do the total of minus values, that is minus 9, and then you do the total of these values, that is 30. So this is minus 9 plus 30, that is 21. In this column you have to do the total, this square of this column, whatever values of you have got here, you have to do the square. That is 6 square is equal to 36, 3 square is equal to 9, and at last total you will get, that is 315. Here is your y column, and you will assume one value, that is 10, and this 10 you will use here to deviate the y values, and after deviation y minus a, as you all know the deviation properly how to do. So after deviation you will get minus 4, minus 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and this is your sigma dy, that is minus 6 plus 18, and then you will get the answer. So here it will come 20, minus 6 plus 20, you will get 14, and then your sigma dy square, you will do the square of all these values, and you will get 140. What you will get? 140. In this column you have to do the multiplication of your second column and your this column, where two arrows you are seeing, these two you have to do product, your second one and your fifth one. After product you are getting these values 24, 6, 0, 12, 24, 54, 96. Beta, you have to see carefully which value to be multiplied. If you face any problem in doing like this, first of all you can write all values carefully, and after that you do the product, and then you have to do the total also, and the total you will get, that is 210, and then you have to put all the values in the formula. So after putting in the formulas, you will put carefully n is 7, sigma dx into dy, that is this total, that is your 200, then your sigma of dx, that is your 21, and then sigma of dy, that is your 14. You will put this here, and in under root form you will put 7, and your sigma dx square, that is 315, you will put here, and then it is your 21 square. Here you will put dy square, that is 140, and minus 14 of square you will put and after this you will get the value 1470 minus 294. So under root of 1764 and under root of 784. So after doing under root you will get here 42 and you will get here 28. After cutting you will get the final answer, that is your 1, and after this 1 you have to write that r is equal to 1 and there is a perfect positive correlation between x and y. And bachcha, this is your another method, that is actual mean method. In this very simple formula you have to use, that is sigma of small x and small y and under root of sigma small x square into product of sigma small y square. Small x and small y refers to the deviations of x by mean of x series, and small y means deviation of y from mean of y series. So first of all you will do the mean of x bar, that is 21, then you will do the mean of y, that is you will get y bar value, that is your 12, because first of all you have to do total, that is 147 here, then you have to do this total 84 and number of observation are 7. So finally you will get x bar is equal to 21 and y bar is equal to 12. Then you will be doing the deviations. You all know betterly how to do the deviation. Then these are your squares. Then same you have to do with y and y. That y you will get here, you will do the square of y, and in this one you have to do the product of this one and your this column. These two arrows you might be seeing, so you have to do the product of this one and this one. After product you will get 4 values, that is sigma x 147, sigma x square 252, sigma y is 84, and then you will total this, you will get 112, and here you will get 168. When you will come here you will put in the formula sigma xy is 168 and under root of sigma x square is 252, sigma y square is 112. After putting here you will get these values, and when you will find the under root of 28224 you will get 168. You will cut and you will get 1, that is your r is equal to 1 and there is perfect positive correlation between x and y. The next method is step deviation method, and in this method you have to calculate first dx, then you have to calculate dx dash, and then you have to calculate dx dash square, and in the same way you have to do in y also, and at last you have to do the product of this one column and your this column, third column and this column. See carefully, this one and this, that is your dx dash third column and your 4 5 6, this is your 7th column. So you will do the product. So let me tell you fastly how this has come. This has come, first of all you have taken a as assumed value, then you have deviated them all. You all know better how to deviate. Then from here you have to choose the value c, which is dividing all the values. So you have taken here 3. So all the values which you have obtained here, that you will divide by 3 and you will get the respective answers, and then you have to do the total, and after total you have get this result. First you add negative values, then the positive values. Here you have done the square of the values obtained in this column, and this is your y. Here you have chosen a as 10, so you have deviated your y with the value of a in this column, and after the deviations you have choose the value 2 as your c, so you have to calculate now dy dash, that is your dy upon c. So your c is 2 here, so you have to divide all these values like minus 4 divided by 2 you will get minus 2, and after getting all the values then you have to do this total also, that is your negative values are minus 3, positive values are 10, and finally you will get 7. Here you are doing the square of all the values, and after square you will do add, that is 35, and in this column you have done the product of third and this column, your dx dash column and dy dash columns. So minus 2 into minus 2 4, and 3 into 3 9. In the same way you have done, and at last you have got the value, that is 35. After this you have this formula. In this formula you have to first write all values. N is equal to 7, sigma dx dash is equal to 7, sigma dx dash square is equal to 35, sigma dy dash is 7, sigma dy dash square is 35, and sigma d dash into dy dash is your 35. When you will put, you will get 7 into 35, 7 into 7, 7 into 35, 7 square, under root of 7 into 35, 7 square, and finally after the whole calculation doing carefully, you will get 196 upon 196, that will give you 1. So again you are getting r is equal to 1, and there is a perfect positive correlation between x and y. These are your two homework questions, question number 9 and question number 10. After watching this video carefully, either you watch it one time or you watch 2 times, you have to attempt these questions. And this was your topic, coefficient correlation by Carl Meierson, using his different 4 ways. Thank you and have a nice day. Good morning students. Bache, today we will discuss your homework question, one of the homework question which I have given to you. You were facing a bit problem, so I am providing you the video solution of that question. So just have a look how to do that one. But you are having, this one is your x series which is been given in your question, and this is your y series which is been given in your question. So first of all you have to deviate and find small x value, and you have to deviate from mean. So the basic thing which you need first of all, that is you need mean value. So here is how we are calculating your mean value. Your mean value is sigma x upon n, that is equal to 130 upon 7, and when you divide 130 upon 7 you will get 18.5. But to avoid calculations hazardness, we will round off it and we will use 19 instead of 18.5. Now here we have calculated sigma y. The total of your y values is 92, and here when we are dividing 92 by 7, why 7? Because we are having 7 observations, 1 2 3 4 and 7. So I got the answer, that is 13.1, but we will reduce this point as it is smaller than 5, so we will take just 13. Here I have rounded off to 19. Why? Because bacha, whenever any digit is there more than 4, if we want to round off that digit, this value will remove, and in the remaining value which is left out we add 1. So we have got here now 19. Now bache, here you will take mean as 19 and we will deviate these values, that we will get 10 minus 19 minus 9, 12 minus 19 minus 7, 8 minus 19 minus 11, and 15 minus 19 minus 4, 20 minus 19 1, 25 minus 19 6, 40 minus 19 21. Here we will do the square of all the values, that is minus 9 square will give you 81, minus 7 square will give you 49, minus 11 square will give you 121, minus 4 square will give you 16, 1 square will give you 1, and 6 square will give you 36. Now bacha, it is your 21 square which will give you 441, and when you will add these all values you will get in total 745. The same process you have to do with your y also. You will deviate it from 13, and after deviations you will deviate as we have done the deviation of x here. So you will get value 2, minus 3, minus 7, 12, 3, minus 1 and minus 5. Now you will do the square of these values, that is your 2 square is equal to 4, minus 3 square is equal to 9, 7 square is equal to 49, 12 square is equal to 144, 3 square is equal to 9, minus 1 square is equal to 1, minus 5 square is equal to 25. Now again we will add these all values, and what we will get? Total we will get 241. But now after adding these values, what we will do? You know, according to the formula, we need value of sigma small x into small y. So what is small x? Deviated values of x variable from x bar. And what is y? Deviated values of y variable from mean of y series. So बच्चे, this is your x column and this is your y column. So to avoid some confusions, because it is very tough to see like this, these values. So first of all, you write all these values in the left side, that is minus 9, minus 7, minus 11, minus 4, 1, minus 6, 21. All these values you write here with the product symbol or using bracket. Now you write all these values. 2, minus 3, minus 7, here minus 7, then 12, then here 12, then 3, then 3, minus 1, then. Clear बच्चे? And then what you have to do now? This will be your positive 6 and this will be your minus 1. So now after getting these, you will get negative 6. Now you will have to multiply these. How you will multiply? See, 9 2 is 18, plus minus minus, 7 3 is 21, minus minus plus, 11 7 is 77, minus minus plus, 12 4 is 48, minus plus minus, 1 3 is 3, positive positive positive, 6 1 is 6, plus minus minus, 21 5 is 105, and then you will get here minus 105. What you will get? Minus 105. So after this, when you will do the calculations, finally you will get answer, that is your minus 76. What you will get? Minus 76. How you will get minus 76? See, it is minus 18, it is minus 48, it is minus 6, it is 105. So first you take all negative values, minus 18, minus 48, minus 6, minus 105. When I will add these all, 8 and 8, 16, 16 and 6, 22, 22 and 5, 27, carry 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, carry 1, carry 1, you will get 1 and 1, 2. So you are having negative 277. Now we take plus values, that is 21, 77 and 3. So 21, 77 and 3. It will give you 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Carry 1, 3 and 7, 10. So it is, when you will do the solution of this, you will get minus 277 plus 101 is equal to 76, and it is greater with negative sign. So you will put minus 76. Now bacha, you have to use this in formula. So first of all you put all the values very carefully, because if you will not put carefully, your answers will become wrong. So after putting, you get this form, then you multiply this, then you have to find out the under root of this value. The under root of this value will come when you will calculate 423.72. Then this point I will remove, it will come here 100, and then this we will find calculations, and finally we will get negative 0.179. So which shows there is a very low degree of negative correlation. What is there? low degree of negative correlation. Now here is your second method, that is direct method. In direct method you don't have to do so much hard work. You have to just square up the x series and square up the y series and do the product of x and y column, and do the product of x and y column to get your capital X into capital Y. So this is very easy. You can do it fastly. 10 square 100, 12 square 144, 8 square 64, in the same way. And then the total value you will get, that is your 130, and your sigma x square value will total come 3158. Same way you have to square y values, and after squaring y values you have to add these also. This total will give you 92, these all total will give you 1450. Then you have to do product. For doing product I have already told you, first you write all the values of x, these all values you copy down here. Then you write all values of y, so these are all values of y, you copy down here. And now you do in a relaxed form, you can multiply so that you don't get any wrong answer. That is 10 into 15 150, 12 into 10 128 into 6 48, 15 into 25 375, and finally you will get 1633. You will put these values in the formula. Now what is formula? N into sigma xy minus sigma x into sigma y under root n into sigma x square minus sigma x whole square under root n into sigma y square minus sigma y whole square. So you know all the values. N is 7, sigma xy is 1633, sigma x is 130, sigma y is 92, sigma x square is 3158, sigma y square is 1450. Firstly we will write all the values so that when we put in the formula they will not be wrong. So because after so much calculation, if you are using wrong, then it will be a very big problem. So first of all, carefully we will put these values in the formula, and accordingly the necessary calculations we will make. Like first we will multiply 7 into 1633, we will get 11,431. Then we will multiply these two, then we will get 11,960, and then we will multiply this by this and we will get this 22106. Then 130 square will be 16900. Same way here we will do, and finally we will get these two values after producting them, and finally we reach to this negative of this upon this. Then we will remove the decimal as I have told you before only. So but finally again you will get this value. So I have rounded off because it is 5, so I have rounded off, it will become 9. So your final answer will come minus of 0.179. You learn how to do these calculations. These are very tough and these needs a huge amount of concentrations. So I request you to learn how to do these calculations very carefully. Thank you and have a nice day.